start a new chapter of science for class 3, chapter number 5, plants in our surroundings. Okay, so this is your chapter which I am going to explain. Your chapter is plants in our surrounding. As you know that many plants are present around us right now. Some plants are very small, some plants are very big. As you studied in your earlier classes also, that plants which are big right now, these are called trees, and some plants are very small and some plants are very means medium sized plant, we can say right now. So herb, shrub, trees, these all are what? These all are plants. Okay, as you can see now in the picture, different kind of plants. Okay, one plant, it is flower plant. Second plant, it is vegetable plant. And the third, it is fruit. Okay, it is just having fruit with it. Okay, and now about the big plant. As I told you that plants are present around us in different sizes. So the big plants like mango, banyan, neem. Okay, these are very big and we say these are trees right now. Okay, now as you can see on the screen, one plant picture is given. Okay, so here we can see leaf, fruit, flower, stem. Okay, so these are what? Every plant, almost every plant is containing all these things: leaf, fruit, flower and stem. And one more thing is there, root. Okay, without root we cannot imagine about plant na. Yes, now you will say that some plants are floating plants, so these are the exceptions, but almost all the plants, these are just having roots inside the soil, and then only these are fixed on in the soil. Okay, so ideally we can divide this plant into two parts. As you can see on the screen now, plant has two main parts. First is root and the second one is shoot. Now as you have seen in this picture now, that the uppermost part, okay, which is in above the ground. Okay, above the ground, it is known as shoot, and the part which is inside the ground, it is known as root. Okay, so that only I just have described here, that two parts, root and shoot. Okay, now I just told you in this picture, as you can see, leaf, fruit, flower, stem. These all are, where these all are lying? In the shoot part. Okay, in the shoot part. Okay, now one more thing is there. As I told you that inside the soil plants have roots right now. So maybe possible different kind of roots are there. So there are two types of root. Okay, one is fibrous root and the second is taproot. Now what is the difference between fibrous root and taproot? As you can see in the picture, taproot, it is having the main thick root. Okay, and some small branches are coming out. But fibrous root, these all are just looking like a bushy right now, means small and very thin thread structure you can see. Okay, so this is the difference between two types of root. One is taproot and second is fibrous root. Okay, so different plants are having different kind of root. Okay, if just I am asking about some example Okay, some examples. So as you can see in the picture now, the second one is fibrous root and first one is tap root, right now. So such kind of root is what? Root of carrot, right now. And second is fibrous root, so the grass root. Okay, grass root, it is fibrous. Now, functions of stem, right? Every plant is containing stem, right now. Leaf, as I told you in beginning, leaf, flower, fruit and stem, these all are the parts of stem. Okay, these all are the parts of plant. So what is the function of stem? On stem we can see leaves now. First, as you can see, they keep most plant upright. Okay, and the second thing, they bear leaves, flower and fruit. If you have plants around you na, at your home or in your nearby area, you can observe very easily, very easily, that leaves, flowers and fruits, these all are just growing on the stem. Okay, and stems can be of different kind. Sometimes some plants are having very strong stem and some plants are having very thin stem and weak stem. Okay, but what is the main function? Function means work. What is the main work of stem? Stem, actually they carry food from the leaves to all part of the plant. Okay, and one more important thing is there, that some plants store food. Okay, some plants store food prepared by them in the stem itself and we are eating it. Now for example, potato. Okay, as you can see on the picture on the screen, example of stems, sugar cane, potato, ginger, these all are the stems and we are just eating them. What is the purpose? Why we are eating them? Because the food is stored in stems. Now next part of plant is leaf. Okay, so what is the structure of leaf? Okay, different kind of plants are having different types of leaf, but we have some general things like almost every leaf is having a flat surface. Right now we call it leaf blade. We call it leaf blade, and many small tubes, these are called vein, as you can see in the picture right now. And a long tube which is passing through the middle of the leaf na, it is known as midrib. Okay, it is known as midrib. It is shown in picture, you can see on the screen. Now one more thing is there that I would like to tell you, that leaves are containing stomatas. Okay, underside on the leaf, stomatas are present. Now stomatas are what? Stomata, here it is stomata. You can see na, a very small hole which is not visible on leaf. Okay, but these are present. Since they are very tiny, so we can't see with our naked eyes, and these are present underside on the leaf. Okay, these are very small openings, we can say very small holes. Okay, what is the task of these stomata? What is the role? You must be thinking na, that leaves are looking so beautiful, nowhere we can find out stomata, but actually these are present. What they are doing? They are taking in and giving out air. Okay, now some leaves, they are storing food, like some stems are storing food na, so some leaves are also storing food. For example, cabbage, okay, spinach, these all vegetables we are eating na, we are eating what? We are eating leaf na, in the leafy form we are eating them. Okay, it means they are containing many nutrients. Okay, and these are very good for our health. You know one thing, humans are most intelligent creature, right now, created by God. Whatever things are useful and healthful for us, we are choosing them and leaving the waste part. For example, and we are choosing cabbage because leaf is very healthful for us, and spinach, its leaf is also very good for our health. Okay, so we are eating its leaf, and some plants stem is having nutrient, so we are eating those plant stem. Okay, overall humans are eating the every part of plant, whatever the part it is containing maximum nutrient na, we are choosing it for eating purpose, and we are getting many nutrient. Now nutrients are what? Nutrients are necessary for our growth and our health also. If we are not getting proper nutrient, definitely our growth will be affected. Okay, now see functions of leaf. Okay, functions, as I told you, what is the work of leaf? Okay, these leaves are present on each plant. So what they are doing actually? Actually, these leaves are preparing food. Okay, and in the presence of sunlight they are just preparing food, and this procedure is known as photosynthesis. Okay, and I told you already that leaves are containing stomata. Stomata are what? Stomatas are very small openings or very small holes which through which plants are taking in air and giving out. Okay, so these are the functions of leaf. Okay, you know one thing, that the color of leaves, maximum of the plant, okay, maximum of the plants are having green color leaves. Okay, so why these leaves are green? Just because of presence of chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll, it is a kind of substance. Its presence is giving green color to the leaves. Now see, next part of the plant, it is flower. You can see on the screen na, many plants are just containing very beautiful flower. In the picture you can see very beautiful sunflower, and one more, and the third one. Okay, and these are colored. Okay, flowers are colored, and they are having a very sweet and pleasant smell, right now. And one more important thing, that flowers changes into a fruit. Okay, flowers changes into a fruit. Okay, now the next thing, fruits are containing seeds also, right now. Flower changes into fruit, and fruits are containing seeds. Maybe you are fond of eating papaya, right now. You are fond of eating mangoes, pomegranate. These all are the fruits na, and these are good for our health also. If you are not eating, you must eat them. Okay, they will give us strength. So what is the difference between a mango and pomegranate and papaya? if you have observed that a mango, it is having a single seed, right now it is containing a single seed, and pomegranate, they are containing many seeds. The same way papaya is also containing many seeds inside it. Okay, so you can see in the picture also. Okay, now one more thing, as I told you about seed. Okay, so seeds are also two types, right now seeds are also two types. One is monocot seed, second is dicot seed. Now what are monocot seed? Monocot seed like rice, maize, and dicot seeds, example bean. Okay, now what is the difference? If you have observed gram seed, okay, it can be broken. When it is broken, two parts we can see very easily na, and the same way in the bean seed also. So we are saying it contains, bean seed means a dicot seed contain two cotyledons, and on the other side a monocot seed, it has only one cotyledon. Okay, maybe it is many examples are there of the dicot and monocot seeds. Okay, I have given few to you. Now the next topic is germination. As you can see in the picture right now, on one side some seeds are there, and you can see a long tube, right now a long tube type structure which is coming out. Okay, this is actually germination. And in the second part of the picture you can see na, a seed is growing right now. So it is what? It is a process. It is a process by which a seed grows into a new plant, which is called germination. Okay. Tell me one thing. Ever you thought, if no plants are around us, no plants present around us, what will happen? What will happen? Definitely we will not be able to breathe, because the oxygen, okay, the gas which is important for our life, this gas we are getting from trees only. Okay, and the pollution which is just created by humans, this pollution, air pollution, sound pollution. Sound pollution means sometimes we are just playing loud music, or the sound of the vehicles. These all are just absorbed by trees. Okay, so trees are very much helpful for us. They are reducing sound pollution as well as air pollution, and they are giving us so many things. Right now they are very helpful for us. We can't imagine our life without tree. Okay, so what should we do? We need to taking care of plants. What we need to do? We should give water to them regularly. Okay, and the second thing, if we are growing plants on a large scale, or maybe means a few plants also, then also we need to take care of them. Some insects, they are just harming them, so we need to use pesticides, fungicides. Okay, time to time, not always. And sometimes soil is not having all the nutrients which are necessary for their growth, so we can use manure and fertilizers. Okay, what is manure and what is fertilizer? Actually fertilizers are chemicals. Chemicals means which are useful, okay, and when these are mixed in soil, they give strength to the soil, means the nutrients which are not present, okay, so soil can fulfill that deficiency very easily, okay. And manures like dry leaves, okay, we are just this is a form of manure, okay. So that also we can use to improve the fertility power of soil, okay. So I hope about this chapter everything is clear, okay, everything is clear. See here, they are just giving some pesticide, spraying some pesticide, right now. Here in the picture you can see now, or in one picture a person is giving water to the plants, okay. In that way we can take care of plants, okay. So I hope all the things are clear to you right now, that plants are very useful for us, and they are having main two parts, shoot and root. Shoot is containing flower, leaf, stem, and every part of the flower of plant is equal important, okay, equal important. In fact, the trees are having very much importance in our life. So take care of trees, and whenever you are just observing or just watching someone that he is not taking care of the root of the trees properly, and he is not knowing the importance, we can tell them that these are our lifeline. Without trees we can't imagine our life, okay. So again next time I will be there with my new video. Till then, enjoy this video and see it again and again. Stay healthy, stay safe. Bye bye.